see our unsuspecting victim. Got him. What's going on YouTube? It's the Theban Gamer here. Today we're going to be doing some Wart Thunder gameplay with the Panzer 4H. This is, in my opinion, the best of the Panzer 4s, and fully equipped, it's one deadly tank. It does have its downfalls in terms of protection. It's not the best in terms of front-on protection. It can't really take too many shots, but once you add the armor add-ons, look at the ridiculous amount of armor you get, right? You get these 20mm tracks on top of this 80mm armor, right? So you get some ridiculous armor on the body of the Panzer 4. Here, as you can see, you get another 50mm on the chassis, plus another 20mm tracks that are added on. So this armor add-on is really good. Definitely add it to the Panzer 4 whenever you get the chance, and you'll get a deadly weapon. So what is this tank good for? It's good for primarily sniping. So what I mean by sniping is that really it's going to be the tank that you're going to be sitting, on a high ledge. You're going to be sitting off into the distance and sniping people away with. It fulfills its role really good. The 75mm long gun is one of the best for its tier. It can knock out a T-34. Even if you hit it right in the body at like 500 yards, it can knock out Sherman if you hit it in the right spot. It's extremely effective, and it one-hits enemies really quickly. So without further ado, let's get into the gameplay and let's have some fun. Alright, let's find some enemies. So we got quite a diverse team here. We got some Russians as well. One thing that does kind of suck about this Panzer 4H is that the mobility is not that great, to be honest. But look at these T-34s just riding on past. Yeah, they're just cruising through. I'm gonna see if I can try to go for that C point. Possibly stay back a little bit. These T-34s are good because they're gonna provide a lot of cover for me. Let me see what's in this smoke screen over here. Yeah, they're definitely putting up a lot of smoke. Yes. Or is that our side? Never. Oh, we got a shot. Let's see if I can find this guy. Is there a guy on the flank? Yeah, there has to be someone there because of the smoke. And if we keep looking, he's gonna show himself eventually. Trying to see if get a lucky shot through the smoke, but he wasn't there.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
And you're gonna see this with a lot of German players. They're gonna play exactly like I'm playing now, which is just staying back, supporting the main line, and sniping. For myself personally, Germany is not my go-to play style. Like, I can definitely play Germany, but they're not my go-to because I'm more of a brawler. But we'll make this work. You can see, look how effective the 75mm long gun is. He's gone. And then we got its buddy here, who just narrowly missed the shell. Let's see if I can get the tracks out. Yeah, just trying to see if anybody else is coming up. This pathway is pretty clogged usually. Maybe he's coming around the other side. I think the T-34 took care of him, so that's good. And we're just gonna keep on supporting these guys. It's good that they're taking the point. And really, this is like the perfect marriage right here. T-34s and Panzer 4s with long guns, because again, I'm supporting him and he's capping the point. We got a pretty effective team over here. Yeah, looks like they're not there. I'm just gonna look around a little bit more, try to make sure that we are good to go. Yeah, we're just gonna move up a little bit. Let me just check this area right here, the B point. Oh no. Let's see if I can take him out. Yep. And that's that 75 long gun for you.
Thank you very much.
And this gun will penetrate, even a tier up, this gun can still penetrate at medium distances. So this gun is really what makes the tank. The Panzer 4 with the short barrel 75 is actually not that good. Even for its own tier, it's not that good at range. But like, this Panzer 4 is the ideal sniper. And let me just take a gander over here. I see a smoke cloud. See, smoke is always a double-edged sword, right? So when you deploy smoke, sometimes it does go in your favor, but at this point, right, you're just attracting the eyes of snipers like myself. And I see this guy, but I get him. I got him, I should say. But nope, no dice. But he just kind of, I think he went behind the wall over there. Now let's just move around this flank and see if I can find a good spot. So 2 kills, not bad.
A little more effort, and victory
I one hit that
will
Sherman,
surely be ours.
and then I got this little I forget what it is.
Attention to the map!
I got this other allied tank over here. I think that's the Shafi, they call it, the light tank. I'm surprised he didn't actually take me out, because he did get a hit on me. Again, with these Panzer IVs, unless you're angled and from the front, a hit will destroy you. And there's some tanks like the Sherman that can one hit you anywhere on the turret and can cripple you on the hull. You gotta watch out. That's why you see I'm playing very careful, almost like grandma-like. If you look how slow I'm moving up. If I had a T-34, I would basically be running through the flanks of this map, but again, you can't really take hits. Here, I know that one of my teammates got killed here, so I'm trying to see if I can find him.
Attention to the map.
I couldn't really see him.
Enemy forces have captured a zone.
Where is he? Oh my god, wow. Should have known. Alright, so we're back. The Panzer IV-H. Dispensing some justice. And you're gonna see, again, look at his drawbacks. I'm going 9 miles an hour, right? This is max speed in the sand because of the terrain. Like, this is awful. And it forces you to snipe, really. A vehicle very similar to this, but in a tech destroyer mode, is the Stug 3G. I believe it is. G or J, I forget which one it is. But that one also has the long barrel 75 and is extremely effective. But I feel like it's not really as good as the Panzer IV due to the fact that it doesn't have a turret. So for that Stug, your playstyle will just be camping. You know what I mean? Because without a turret, you're not really quick enough to react on the move. So your playstyle there would be just strictly sniping. So if you're strictly sniping, the Stug with the 75 long barrel, I believe Stug 3G, I believe, is the weapon you want to have. This allows you, you're still going to snipe primarily, but it does allow you a little bit more mobility and like to react a little bit faster in close range engagements.
Enemy forces.
Let me see, I see this guy. Let's see if I can get him. Nice, I got the tracks. Where'd he go? He's back there sniping. But again, I don't want to move up. Because, I'm just a little bit cautious. Again, I want to be more cautious than aggressive here. And with most German tanks, that's how you want to be. Even a Tiger, if you're too aggressive, you don't really have the maneuverability or necessarily the armor these days to be like extremely aggressive. So you still have to kind of play this play style. Nice. Nice, I got him too. I'm just gonna back on out of that engagement. See if I can go around, or at least use the ship as like a sniper's perch. Because there's some decent hull breaks over here that we can use as sniper's perches. And I'm looking around. I don't really see anybody. But I think we're gonna try to figure out this corner over here. I know there's a tank out there, I just don't know where it is. Yeah, where are you? There he is. What? See that right there? In my opinion, that should have been a one shot. Because I hit him on the side of the turret. And I missed the second shot. Come on. I see his buddy moving up too. Let me see if I can one shot him. Yep, nice. Again, this weapon is lethal. I'd say tier for tier. Because you get this at tier 3.3. This is the most deadly gun in the game. What are the tier?
Forces have captured a zone.
Wow. Alright, we're back again. And, get some bad guys. Here, it looks like we're matched with more just German players. And I'm hesitant with German teams because a lot of the times when you're on a team full of just strictly German players, they really will kind of overextend and not play the correct playstyle. German tanks, again, for I'd say 70 to 80% of their tanks, their playstyle will just be sniping in the back. You know what I mean? So like once German players overextend, you're gonna lose a lot of tanks very quickly. So let's see what we got. This guy's, they're moving along with me, which is good. And you're gonna see that, especially with this tank, you never want to be the lead element in the attack, right? You always want to flank, or you want to just wait for your friendlies to move up, because again, you don't have the armor, and the Panzer IV itself is a pretty big target. You know, this weapon's pretty dangerous in the right hands, but like, if you know, whenever I play a T-34 or whenever I play a Sherman, it's, you know, it's very easy for me to take out multiple Panzer IVs in one go. So these Panzer IVs, you know, they're pretty big targets. Again, you really use the tank for the gun. You know, think of it more like a tank destroyer. This guy is kind of moving up over here. Stup 3A. It's also another good tank for the tier. Another good thing about the Panzer IV-H is that you can get this add-on armor in the front, and like, look at that. I'm just machine gunning down. Yeah, he stood no chance. But with the add-on armor, even at close ranges, these light tanks are going to have trouble penetrating you from the front, right? So it won't really stop. It won't really stop like a Sherman round, for example. But it'll stop some of these, you know, M3A1 rounds and these light tanks that are prowling around the battlefield. So definitely get the armor add-on for the Panzer IV, because angled properly, it can save you against certain light tanks and lesser caliber guns. Don't know why I'm saying that, but alright, so I'm taking a hit here. What hit me? Can't really see from the distance what that is. Let me see if I can go around. Yeah, that was pretty scary. Surprised he didn't knock me out, to be honest. Is that a Sherman? Wow, I am surprised, shocked actually, he didn't knock me out. Because again, for the T-34, or sorry, for the Panzer IV, whenever you meet T-34s and Shermans, I think you're at a disadvantage, because their gun can penetrate you and one-shot you pretty easily, whereas you have to, like with the long gun, you can one-shot them, but you have to hit them in the turret. Otherwise, you know, you can still penetrate, but maybe not even get the kill. And again, you're going to see, even on the paved road, right, for mobility, this tank is not the quickest. And again, for the Germans, if you are a player who likes Germans, right, you like the history of the tanks, personally, the Panzer IV lineup is not my favorite. You know what I mean? Like, I think even though they're the backbone of the German army, I think that there's other better tech trees for, you know what I mean, for Germany. You know, once you unlock the Tiger or the Panther, let me just get this guy. See, I don't understand. How did I not penetrate him from the back? That's okay. But for him, this should have been a one-shot. But look at that armor plating in the front. He really can't do anything about. He's gonna die a slow death. That's what the armor add-on does, guys. Look at that. He put, what, 4 shots into my front, couldn't penetrate. And I got a little kamikaze who missed. There's somebody else also on this point. He's like, if you look, we're not capping. So I gotta go find this guy. And the mobility on this thing, again, like, is a killer. You know, especially when you get off-road, this Panzer IV is pretty awful. No, I don't see anybody over there. Oh, he got me to the side. I'm shocked he didn't take me out, because beside these side skirts, you do not have a lot of protection in this tank. I do want to outline that. You do not have that much protection. And another hit from the side. I think these tanks are all like down tiers. Let's see if I can get this guy. Alright, I got a track. And I'm not angled the best, so let me straighten that out. Let's see if I can. I think that's a French tank. The Charbonnet, I want to say. That's okay. French no more. He's gone. Yeah, those French tanks, starter tanks, really have horrible guns, to be honest. Yep, so we're gonna move around. I saw something on the map. Let me see. I think. Who was that? He's around the corner over here. Let me see if I can get him. Yeah, this mobility is killer. And like for myself personally, I do value mobility because in a tank, you know, firepower, nice. See if I can get his buddy if he has another one. Oh, someone already got him. Well, like mobility is extremely important, and in my opinion, can be more important than armor because you need to be mobile to get out of bad situations, you know, and attack properly. No. Again, when anybody puts down smoke, you're gonna see that I'm just basically gonna zoom into that area. Because when you put down smoke, it doesn't last that long, and in my opinion, it's more of a target. Is that a tank? No, it's not a tank. Yeah, so get the win. For more Wart Thunder, guys, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll be bringing it to you. Thanks.